Hi, to preface real quick, I'm not the best at merging and combining clips together, so if there's any rough transitions, I apologize. Imagine you were doing the thing that you were most passionate about, and you are on the verge, on the cusp of going to actually complete one of your goals, a major accomplishment. Perhaps it's something that's only been done a handful of times in the history of whatever the thing is you're passionate about. I'm going to show you a clip that actually shows one of these particular things. It's a feat that's only been done actually 23 times in something that's been around for over 150 years. So to actually accomplish this feat is actually quite amazing. Let's take a look. You'll see here, this is a clip I have of a baseball player. His name is Randy Johnson. What he's doing right here is he's on the final pitch of what is a perfect game in baseball. This is something, like I said, has only been done 23 times in the history of a sport that's over 150 years old. To be able to accomplish something like this is actually pretty amazing. A perfect game is when each batter that goes up to hit gets out. So in Major League Baseball, that's 27 hitters up and 27 hitters down. It's something, like I said, has only been done 23 times. It is a major accomplishment. My passion is baseball. I've always loved playing baseball, watching it, being around the game, and I love teaching my kids and even just anyone who loves the game to learn more about it. I had the opportunity to go to Seattle recently, and even just going to a ballpark was a great experience for me. The things I love about baseball are some things that you might not guess. I love how it helps you to build teamwork, to be able to come closer to your team and to help others. I love how it helps you to foster leadership and make those around you better and to lift up the team as well. Another thing I love is how it also allows you to help you constantly improve yourself and get better. Now, when it comes to teamwork, you can get help from a few different places in life that might be a little bit unexpected. Now, when you look at this particular clip right here, baseball is a sport that's all about the team. So when you look at this clip, it's of a double play that's rather unusual. In that play, you not only see it bounce off the pitcher, then the umpire, the shortstop gets it and throws it to first base. When I think of baseball in comparison to other sports, it's what I would think of truly as a team game. Other than hitting, there is nothing in that game that you can do by yourself. The ball flows through the pitcher, reacts to the hit of the batter, and then you have to make a play and use your teammates to help get it out. To me, you learned that every person on your team was a vital part of that team. They each had a role to play. And as a pitcher, I had to learn to pitch to my opponent's weaknesses, to make them pitch to someone or a certain place where I know it would be an easier out, to try to get multiple outs at the same time if that was something that we were trying to do as well. It's more than just you, it's your team. So if you look right here, I actually have a diagram that shows a baseball field. These are the different pitching positions that you have on a baseball field. Each of them, you have to know when a play is going to go to what base and when you're going to throw to what position and what the different situations are. And I think about it in life terms. You always need to be ready for what's going to be happening next with your team. You always need to learn to elevate others around you and to help make them better. There was an interesting quote that I saw from Babe Ruth. He said, "The way a team plays as a whole determines its success. You may have the greatest bunch of individual stars in the world, but if they don't play together, the club won't be worth a dime." To me, that's the same in life. If you have a group of amazing people that don't work together, they're not going to get much done in comparison to a group of people that would be working together to get something done as a whole. So I found that to be a pretty interesting quote by Babe Ruth. He is one of the all-time amazing baseball players from the past. Something else that I've learned through baseball is leadership. Leadership not only with the team, but it's helped me with those around me. It's taught me many life lessons as well. In leadership as a pitcher, like I mentioned, you needed to learn to pitch to your opponent's weaknesses and to your team's strengths. So if they were better at certain things, you need to try your best to pitch to those strengths to be a more effective team. It was my job to help try to encourage others as well, to lift them up if they were going through a hard time in their various facets of the game, and to do my best to make sure they were doing better and do my part as well to help them do theirs. Something I've always enjoyed living by is making the team better by making myself better and making those around myself better as well. I've found that in baseball, that correlates a lot to different facets of business and whatever I'm doing. If you can try to make your team or your department you're working on better by leading yourself and helping others get their work done as well, you're going to become a more efficient, better team and getting more work done than you would be able to do by yourself. In the same line of leadership and trying to make others better, you always want to improve yourself. When it came to baseball, there's always so many different things that you can improve on. If I was pitching, I might want to be working on my curveball or a fastball. And then there's times I need to work on my fielding and my hitting as well. There's always something that we could be doing to improve ourselves. I always like the adage of in life you're going up a downward escalator. So if you're not moving up and you're on a downward escalator, you're going to be moving down. So we always need to be seeking to improve ourselves. And I always found that helping my team out as well helped them to improve that. So in baseball, if I wasn't working on anything, I wasn't getting better. I was getting worse actually because I wasn't working on the things that I needed to do. I actually found a really unique quote by Derek Jeter that helped explain kind of his work ethic. Derek Jeter was a shortstop for the New York Yankees for his entire career. Derek Jeter said, "There may be people that have more talent than you, but there is no excuse for anyone to work harder than you do." In essence, you can always be working your hardest to get your job done and to help make yourself better and make those around you better as well. And as I mentioned, by making ourselves and those around us better, we can make our businesses, our organizations we work for, our families, whatever we're working towards, by lifting ourselves up and making us better, will in turn lift those around us and make them better. Through self-improvement, we can continue to grow and progress to do the things that we need to do to make ourselves not only, in this case, better baseball players, but better people as well. In baseball, I had a chance to learn many life lessons, and if I started going off on all those, this would turn into a half-hour-long presentation at least. But by going through these things and learning what we need to do and making ourselves better and constantly striving to improve, we can make things better. So I've spent some time today talking about why I'm passionate about baseball. I didn't spend time talking about why I enjoyed playing the game, the exercise, and those things. I really wanted to focus on different things I was passionate about that helped improve me as a person and those around me to make things better around me. I talked about with baseball, it's a team sport. You can't play the game unless you have teammates. You need to work with each other to try to get the job done, all working towards one common goal to get things to where they need to be, whether it's turning a double play or in life, working with your team. I talked about how baseball helps to learn and create leadership, how you can learn to become a better leader and lead those around you by putting people in the right places to get the most out of them to help elevate your organization to the best place it can be. Now, we need to, with our leadership, we can always strive to be better. By self-improvement, I talked about self-improvement, whether it was learning to throw better pitches or hit, or whether it's learning to do better things in life by doing better. We can constantly seek to improve ourselves and improve those around us. And by doing that, we can create a better company, a better home, a better team. By doing these things, we'll always make those around us better. Now with baseball, that's something I'm passionate about. And I know there's different things that you're passionate about. My goal here isn't to try to get you to play baseball. I challenge you to find something that not only you're passionate about, but you have different things that you can take away from it. Different life lessons that you can use and apply to your life in different ways other than just playing your game. And that's one of the reasons why, like I mentioned, I'm passionate about baseball. Not only did it make me a better athlete and enjoy my time, but I felt like it helped round me out into a better person today, and I was able to take many valuable lessons from it. And I'm hopeful that through some of the information I shared, it helped add on to your list of things that you've learned from as well. Thank you for your time. I appreciate it.